Hi, Sicianas. Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
How can I top that? It's Amanda.
It's
One of the
Amanda,
Sicianas.
please. Happy bonus episode Friday.
Woo!
You get double trouble this week.
I'm turned today.
All in the name of Unwell Winter Games. We had to do episodes 3 and 4 for you guys. Our girlhood is on there. We have tea to talk about just in general. Like, I had to be here with my sis and all of you.
Here for it.
Yes. And I don't know if you noticed, but I have Queen Ari on.
I cannot not notice.
I'm wearing an Ariana Grande crew neck because there are rumors. Well, it's all but confirmed at this point.
Late on me.
Album 8 is dropping.
Oh.
She just completed it. And I'm very hype. I'm very excited. And we're seeing her and Hilary Duff next month.
I'm so excited to dress cute.
The countdown is on. I know you're very excited to dress cute. I'm very excited to be at this concert.
I don't know if I want to do cowboy boots and a bow kind of pink look
For
thing.
Hilary? You can't do it for Ari.
Really?
You know. You could do thigh-high boots. I'll give you some. I have really cute options.
But I can't stuff things in my thigh-high boots if they're going to be tight.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Okay, fine. Because
But
my cowboy boots, they fit
she's
shit in
talking
there.
about a time when we went to a concert at that venue and they didn't let us bring even a clear bag in.
Same
So we
venue.
stuffed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we stuffed our items in our clothes and in our boots. We will make that work.
Okay.
But the cowboy boots you can do to Hilary Duff, I
Fine.
guess, but not to Ariana.
Fine.
But we'll do cute. You'll do a little set. Those sets that you sent me were really cute.
I'll probably do a set with a bow.
Fembot vibes, whatever, pony,
See, for me, I
bows.
think I have to think about shoes first now and
my
then plan
God.
ahead.
Okay, well, I have plenty for you.
I just want to say, you places, girls need to carry things. You cannot tell me I can't bring a bag to an
No,
event.
exactly. Especially if we're bringing a clear bag that's tiny. You can see there's no weapon in there. You know what? Make a separate line for all the sus men going to these concerts. You're not going to see Ariana Grande and Hilary Duff. Make a
And 9
separate
times out of 10,
line.
if a man is there, it's probably with his little daughter.
Please. So, let us live. We need to wear our sharpest wing for Ari, and we need to have that eyeliner in our
Ooh,
bag.
I'm excited about my wing
We
liner.
need to wear her REM Beauty lip. Come on.
I need to bring my camera.
Literally. Where did we put that? Down our literal boots when we went to Jonas Brothers and they made a strip. We had to put things
Sissy, it was either there
in
or,
our boots,
or
in our
in
boobs,
your
in our
yeah.
everything.
I
in
think
our
your
hair.
boobs carried most of everything.
What were we gonna do? But yeah, I'm very excited,
Me too.
and I cannot wait. And also for Hilary Duff.
I've been all about getting cute, going to a concert and drinking.
Yes. And I'm all here for you doing this and then me being able to take
I
you.
can't
See, one
wait
of my favorite artists.
to drag you to a country concert. I can't wait.
I know. Can we?
Ella
I'll
Langley.
Okay, but I have to know some songs. But
I'll create a little.
Kelsey Ballerini. I want to do that
I would do that one with you.
so badly. Would love
But
to.
Ella's my girl.
I couldn't name a song, but I'll try. I will try to get there. You got to make me a playlist, and I'll send you a playlist for Ari.
Deal.
And then who else? Sabrina Carpenter, Brina Breens.
I would love to see.
Yes.
Sabrina.
And then you know who else I saw was just in Miami that I'm upset about, but you probably won't mind.
Just give it to me.
Zara Larson. I'm really sad. I was looking.
I could dress cute for that.
Oh my God.
I'm with that.
Her outfits to wear fits for that concert.
Yes.
I would be in heaven, and I'm so mad. I saw these things pop up on my TikTok, and they were all saying Miami, and I was like, she was here, and I missed it. And then the day that it was looking was the night before. Of course, all the content's coming out, and she was in Orlando. This was last night when I was looking, and I was like, should I drive to Orlando today to go to her concert?
Yo ass would have went alone.
It was just a little thought. I know, but if I told you nicely.
If you would have said Tampa,
I'll be like, we'll take our dogs.
They range-
Tampa's farther.
I know, but there you should in Orlando. At least Tampa, we can make a weekend
There's
of
a
it.
concert in Orlando. Okay.
As long as you're not dragging me to Disney. I'm
The
happy.
other thing before we get into the reason why we're here that I want to talk about is I want to take a second to tune back into Scamanda. I love seeing Ciara. She hasn't really said anything but she's just like booked and busy and giving nice little slights on the red carpet. I think it's so funny.
I think what was meant to be Amanda's moment is now Ciara's.
Yes.
She was getting out of this divorce, and she was like Paige, who got out of that thing with Craig, and Ariana with Tom, and Amanda was lined up.
Yes,
for success.
She was set. All you had to do was stay the course, sis.
Yep.
Nope. All you had to do was stay the course.
Nope.
And he will never be worth it. But I'm happy that at least like deserving Ciara gets this moment. And she was on that carpet, on the red carpet for Euphoria. The premiere is coming out, I believe, on Sunday, which I'm excited about, but it only took 52 years. So I'm like, I need to do a whole refresher on.
You're right, me too.
On everything. But maybe this will allow us to be like, I want to be Maddie for Halloween. So maybe now that Euphoria is back out, I got
to see what Maddie's looking like this season.
Well, she is very clean girl aesthetic on the carpet, but I'm sure that
the character's the same.
Yeah, I'm sure her makeup and stuff still eats. I need the gems. I need the wing. I need classic Maddie. Clock it. But Ciara's having this moment, and it's so funny. She was across from Sydney Sweeney. I just showed you the clip. And she's like, and obviously we know there's like Maddie's character and her character, Sydney Sweeney's character are like Sydney Sweeney's character took Maddie's man and they were best friends. So it's like the perfect thing for Ciara to ask Sydney Sweeney about. And she's like, well, if you steal your best friend's man, like you better get married. You better make it worth it. And she's looking right at the camera. And I'm not kidding. She just like ate down.
First off, she looked amazing.
I have never seen her look better. Oh my God.
As you guys know, I love blush. And all I noticed is her blush. And I love her blush.
Her makeup, her blush was absolutely insane.
Yes.
And on her skin tone, that color, I'm like, you need to eat, sleep, and breathe that makeup look. It was
so pretty.
Everything.
Hair,
her
outfit.
Her body was tea. And she did a similar like teasing thing when she had been on she is just up and up. She was doing the Friends and Neighbors carpet. And she made when she had to post that, which is the day that the news broke for Scamanda, when West and Amanda confirmed their romance, LOL, air quotes around that, she posted like a cheeky caption when she posted that too. Like, what do you do when you can't trust your friends and neighbors?
Good for her.
I was like, that is so funny that she's just like finding these little ways but she's like, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, she's being classy about it. And I feel like she's acting how Paige would act. Like, I expect the age to just joke about it, laugh about it, whatever. Mm-hmm. She better than me.
Yeah. And you know what she's doing? Because everyone's like watching her stories and she knows she has all of this attention. She's posting links for people to donate to charities. That's what her stories are.
Aww.
Because everyone's like, so she's driving donations up because people are like watching her stuff. So she's just putting causes that she cares about on her stories. That's how you do it.
Yeah, she'll be all right.
I'm so proud of her and rooting for her. Is there anything else?
I don't know, but I notice I make a lot of sound effects, and I'm like trying to stop that. I'm like,
Today, I feel, you know what I noticed that I do a lot of? Aside from talking, when I watch back our episodes, not only do I say like a lot, which is pissing me off. I'm so sorry, guys. But when you're talking and I'm agreeing with you, I'm like, yeah. Like, I'm just cheering you on. And it's so embarrassing when I'm watching back and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Stop saying yeah. Like,
I don't notice
I'm nodding my head and I'm like, yeah. Like,
I mean, you're agreeing with me.
I'm
you
like, yeah.
You should be that
shut
loud.
The fuck up, bitch. Like,
how a best friend should be.
I can't. Of course, T. Like, I'm so in tune with what you're saying.
I can say something
I'm like on the edge of
crazy.
my seat. Yep. And I'm just like, yeah. And I'm like, let her
my
fucking
best friend said.
Have one soundbite alone. Jesus Christ.
You're good.
I noticed it too because when we make our clips, the captioning is like your sentence and then it's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
like,
all the time.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I try and remove those.
Oh, my God. I hate myself. But yeah, we're working on it. We're growing. We're learning. We're getting better. And,
remaining ourselves.
You don't need to tell me that I'm saying like a lot, but I will get better.
That's the Valley girl in you.
I know. She's just coming out on the town. I feel like today, because we're recording at night, it's Thursday night. We waited for the 4th episode of Unwell Winter Games. I'm like loosey-goosey. Like, we've had a long work week. I feel like we should have had margaritas here.
Girl, my first thought was like, oh my God, she's gonna ask to grab drinks after.
And you're like, please don't.
No, I'm like, please do.
Oh,
I'm like, I could go for a dirty martini.
I was thinking that when I got in the car. I was like, should I ask her to go get tacos and margs or something?
Bitch,
I
can bring
know.
I'll bring my man back some tacos. He'd be happy.
No, I feel
No, he'd be
bad.
happy. He'd be
We
like,
should
oh,
go
you bring
grab
him
our
food?
dogs.
Oh my God, my poor baby. You know, I was looking at him today and I said, you deserve to go outside more. You deserve to like be taken out this weekend.
Yes. Maybe we should take them to the park this weekend.
Yes.
We're doing a gym date tomorrow as per usual or Saturday. Well, yeah, Saturday.
I don't know why I think
I
it's
don't
Friday.
know. I have to tell everybody. I have to get this off my chest.
Go ahead, sis.
Ugh, you know about it because
Yes.
I was dying and cringing. So this like high up SVP at my company shouted me out in a big group Slack channel. I don't know if I told you that detail.
No.
But she was like singing my praises and tagged me.
As she should.
I responded and I said, yay, happy Friday. Like, thank you so much. It was so fun working on this project, whatever I said. It's Thursday.
But it was her Friday.
But it was her Friday because she's off the next day. So I started being like,
oh, that's what I would have been like. Oh, she's so sweet.
Yeah, I was like, but she doesn't know that I know that she's off.
Oh, now she knows.
Next day. No, she's watching this.
I know.
I'm so sorry, Queen. I said, happy Friday. It's Thursday. And I didn't notice it because I was doing, in my defense, I was answering quickly because I had to jump into a meeting. So I got out of that meeting and it was up for like an hour and a half. So then I went and I edited my comment, but she already responded. I edited my comment to say, happy Friday, Eve. I was like, how do I do damage control? So, but like an hour and a half later, I changed it to happy Friday, Eve. Like, am I okay?
No, you're fine.
Everyone saw it and they were probably like, she's drinking on the job. She's on one. She's not well.
I would have just been like, oh, she must be off tomorrow.
Would
That's
you?
my first thought.
Really?
I would have been like, oh, she's off tomorrow. Yeah.
Or would you have laughed? I probably would have been like, this person's a little loony.
No, we're grown out
Oh my
here,
God,
no.
I'm fired.
No, you're fine. No, I could top yours. I was talking to one of my coworkers on Slack, and he referred someone. So I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm excited to talk to him. I said I just sent him over my resume, but I meant to say calendar.
Yeah.
Because I'm a recruiter, so
Right.
yeah. And then I was like, LOL, making another cup of coffee.
Yes.
I obviously meant calendar.
Yes. But I think it's different when it's one-on-one because you can make a joke. I was
Yes,
in a
I made a
big
joke
group
out of it,
thing. I was
yeah.
like, I don't want to I don't want to call attention to this. So I just edited my comment to say Friday Eve.
So before I ever write in Slack into a group message, I write it to myself first, just to make
Every
sure.
group message?
Every group message, just to make sure
Oh my
I
God.
can double check it, read it, make sure I'm tagging at here, and then I paste it.
But that's more of like an announcement-y type of thing, or like need people to read this, not just
Oh,
like an
yeah.
off-the-cuff me just being like, thanks. Happy
Yeah,
Friday."
I'm more of like an emoji person.
Yeah,
Someone
like-
says like, oh, we just got, I'm like, oh, emoji.
I use
fire.
all the little doggy animations on our Slack.
Oh, we have like our own little custom ones. And
Yeah.
I have like my favorite custom ones. Like
Yes.
there's this frog one when it's someone's birthday that I use and he has a little hat.
I have my favorite Slack ones as
One of
well.
my favorites, yeah.
And there's a dancing dog that's like celebrating. So every time,
Oh.
because I work in media, so every time we have like big like news on a big outlet or something like that, I use the dog to be like, we're celebrating.
I give everyone hearts. There's like a cat with a heart that's holding, and then there's a frog that's holding a heart over its head.
That's really cute. I always use heart ones
Yes.
and the animated like sparklies. And then there's one for thank you. I always do the TY heart.
With the heart, yes,
Which
we
is
have
like
that
the
too.
Beanie Babies.
Yes, yep, I do
That's
that
my
one too.
signature thank you.
Me too. I like that one. I feel like there's so many I want to talk about that I
Yeah.
love.
I know.
Oh, I like when I'm throwing shit at someone and they're like, and they do something. I send the one with the guy like thinking, like use your head.
Yes. You know what? When we get a bigger team
Mhm.
and we get Slack for Girl Police headquarters,
Mhm.
we should have the cutest. We'll have
Well,
such a time.
I want teams because I want to see when people read my messages. I'm kidding. I'm
Oh
kidding.
no, you can't be toxica.
I'm kidding.
We're not gonna do that. Do you know
I
that
hate
I was
teams.
at the nail salon? Okay, on my lunch. Okay, don't kill me. One time, I on my lunch break, I had to do a little fixer up. I brought my laptop just in case of any emergencies. And I was like, sorry, like, I'm just going to put this here just in case. And technically, like, I was allowed to be on lunch, okay? So it wasn't like I was doing
I do
anything
stuff all
bad.
the
Like,
time at lunch,
my team knew I was on lunch. But I brought it, and they were, and plus, like, they're not micromanaging anyways. I have an amazing team. But she was like, oh, I have this girl that comes here, like, faithfully every 2 weeks. And she has one of those, like, laptop. I don't know what the system is. I don't know what it is, where she has to move her mouse every couple minutes because they track if she's actually using the computer.
Yeah, you could, if it goes black,
Yeah.
then they know you're not active. Then it could also make your Slack go inactive. There's like a lot of things.
Yeah, but there are programs, and I've heard of them, where if you're not like actively, it's not just that you're
a lot of corporate
idles,
companies do that. Yes,
they
your
track your mouse and
yep.
keyboard usage. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's so toxic.
Like, that's why I'm saying I don't want that for a girl, please.
You go, and it's so stupid to do that. You can go on Amazon and get something that is a
Oh,
mouse.
yeah, I know people have that.
Yeah,
it is so insane. I think that I wouldn't ever want to work for a company like that.
I would never. The culture is bad.
Yeah, because of the culture being bad. I don't need somebody to like.
Don't hire me if you don't trust me to do what I'm supposed to do.
Like, we know how hard we work, and we don't need somebody being like, your mouse didn't move for 3 minutes. Yeah, I was reading something.
Yeah, micromanaging is so toxic.
I was in a meeting. So, yeah, that's hilarious. But I was dying because she was like, the nail girl was like, yeah, it's tea. She's like, she always needs to switch hands. She's moving the mouse. I'm like, oh my God, that is so crazy. Anyways.
Try be scared to go to the nail salon during lunch.
What a blessing it is to have great jobs and to have our amazing pod together. Chasing my dreams with my best friend.
One day we'll have employees.
Yeah. We can't say that we haven't employed anyone. Like, we've given work to people.
Yes.
So, yes.
But I want like a team.
I want a bigger team. Yeah. We're building. DM us. Team at girlpleasepodcast.com. Email us if you have ideas. Okay. All right. Let's talk about Unwell Winter Games. I have a lot of notes. I'm embarrassed to share my notes with you because they're so long.
You're like blabber.
That's not the word
that.
I know that condense.
That thing.
Talk closer to your mic, because if I have to edit your sound so much crazier than mine.
I'm just a little mouse.
I know. I'm just reminding you because you're sitting back chillaxing.
Just a cute little mouse.
You are a cute little mouse, but you better talk closer to your mic, you little mouse.
So, like I was saying, you write what you're thinking in the moment. So it's true, like you. Yeah. So in other words, yes, your notes would drive me crazy.
Yeah, that's why I don't share them. But I'm watching and I'm taking notes, like a real journalist does.
In real time.
In real time.
Okay, what's the first thing on that so we know where to start?
Okay, see? Oh,
I was ready to go in on people I hate.
About me.
I was gonna be all scatterbrained.
Okay, perfect. We can both use it as a guide. I have to fix my hair. It's driving me absolutely crazy. So don't forget, we're doing episodes 3 and 4. So like the first thing that we got to is like episode 3 started off a little hot. It was like acting like there's this whole dramatic thing going on between Cameron and Juliet and Dylan as soon as the episode started. Now I just have to say this, like, I know the Unwell Network is working out their kinks. But this is why shows like Love Island, even Telemundo knows this, as we've learned from Kenny trying to whisper in the bedroom. You keep your cameras rolling at night. You keep your Summer House. They all do it. Like, cameras in the house. Like, that's when everything goes down. You're going to let these people are getting blackout in a home together, and you think that's not when the height of the drama is going to happen?
We stopped recording at 12:30.
Juliet doesn't remember what she said. Everybody's phrasing it differently. I'm like, how did you miss the only center of the drama? So we need, for next time, cameras in the home.
Yeah, it's hard for me to form an opinion. I don't know exactly what was said.
Yeah, and I would have loved to dissect it. Hallie made out with Dakota. Like, hello, we're not getting any of this?
Dakota, you little slimy ass.
That's so crazy to me. But I will say this. I was really even if I had never, obviously, we're Huda fans. We love our girl. But if I had never seen her before, I'm just so proud of her. She was the voice of reason through that whole thing. And coming from a place of like understanding both sides, diffusing the situation, talking to each person. And you can tell that when she's talking to Juliet, she's coming from a place of like, I've been here. I have been the focus of what everybody's saying about me, being attacked, feeling uncomfortable, feeling emotional. And she is speaking from experience and like being like, look, we had Cameron come in here who talked shit about half the house and he apologized and we accepted his apology and we're all good and we worked through it. This will pass. And she pulled her aside in such a nice, mature way, like away from all the drama, not trying to stir everything, then goes to Cameron and is like, listen, you're valid. And she feels bad. And this is and I just feel like it was handled so well. And I just like, I couldn't have like thought of a better way to handle that.
I agree. I think she handled it exactly the way I would have. She said everything I was thinking. And then you have the bullies on the other end that are just egging it on and not letting it go. She apologized and they're bullying her the whole time, talking shit about her. She doesn't even know. The fact that she found out like a day later once people – and she peeped that people were picking on her.
Yeah.
So I felt bad for her. Yeah, the bullying was
like
just
she
not
just
okay.
didn't know what was going on.
Yes.
Or
like
what
Cameron's
she really
talking
said.
all this shit. This is my problem with Cameron. Say it to her face. Like, you had an issue with her that morning. Mm-hmm. You should have said, hey, I didn't appreciate what you said last night. Instead, you tell everyone else. They all have a side eye on her. You have Ekin-Su that'll shut the fuck up about her. That's
we'll get into her. Yeah.
But everyone else, too, was just, like, not messing with Juliet. And Huda was the only one that was like, listen, let's just have a discussion about it.
And I do want to go back to a person that you already mentioned because we are hot over this. Like,
Ekin-Hu?
Heated. Ekin-Hu? Who would have thought that Ekin-Su would have been such a mean girl?
Waste of beauty.
Hater energy. Oh my God. I could not believe when she sat down, even in the early episodes before any drama unfolded with Juliet, she was like, that girl's easy. That girl's desperate. Cameron was like, what do you mean? I wouldn't call that girl. Even Cameron was like,
Cameron.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to call that girl
This is like the one
easy.
scene I messed with him. I was like, all right.
And she's like, really? You don't think she's easy? And then she goes further which was the craziest line, I swear, of the whole season. She was like, I feel like that's one of those girls, like if I were a man, I would just like get her really drunk and like take advantage of her and then leave her in the morning.
Yeah, I could not believe that came out of her mouth.
What?
Who thinks that way? And it's not, I could understand if her and Juliet had beef. It was a one-sided beef.
It was like the first episode.
One-sided beef.
She was making comments about everyone. When Huda and Louis were going on the snowmobile in the first challenge, she was like, I hope they crash. Then what did she say about Hallie too?
That she had resting bitch face, that she didn't seem happy. She looked miserable.
Yeah.
And Hallie replied back and she said, I'm out in the cold. What did you expect me to look like, a jester? Like, I was here for it.
Yeah, she's like, I'm fucking freezing. Yes. I want to be indoors by the fireplace. And then even at the end, we saw it, the final few minutes of the episode, she had to slide in again. And production was like, we're leaving all this. We're leaving the breadcrumbs. She was like looking straight at Demi's face and she's like, are your lips done? They look big. And then she's like, what about you, Juliet? Oh, and Juliet's like, yeah, I have Botox. I need it. Like, good for her for answering like that. Who is she to survey each girl about what they have done with their face?
Yeah, she really pissed me off. Even when Juliet was doing the hockey scene, like hitting the puck,
yes,
you need to bend down a bit to position yourself.
You
need to be that way a little bit when you're ice skating. I was just like, she needs to shut the
You need to bend over to swing. And she's like, look at her sticking her butt out.
And then she's calling her out. She's like, Juliet, stop bending over like that. What do you do? I was like, girl.
I really wonder, what is fueling this? Like, is she threatened by her? I mean, I have to say, Juliet, this is the best I've ever seen her look. And that hair color is her color, honey.
I like her this. I mean, listen. I feel like Juliet, I've known her from Siesta Keys, and she's come a long way.
Yeah.
And she was likable.
Yeah.
Minus her comment that she mentioned to Cameron, which is never acceptable.
Yeah.
I think she wasn't being mean. She wasn't, boy crazy like she usually is.
Yeah.
Like, Hallie had, two men that she was feeling.
Watch Ekin-Su be like, oh, you should have seen her behind the scenes throwing herself at men or something. Like, what is the reason? What was fueling your hatred?
Shout out to Juliet on TikTok because she's posting stuff.
Is she?
Yep, she posted a video of her and Ekin-Su, and Ekin-Su's in the back, posing. And then she's like, yes, this is someone that was like talking behind your
Her
back.
biggest op
Yep.
ever. That was something that was nuts.
Yep.
Girl. Yeah, I don't know, girl. I don't mess with you. I'm not into it. The judgy faces, all of it.
When she first came on, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. She's gorgeous. And then she opens her mouth and I'm like, oof, girl, no.
Another thing that we need to discuss here.
Yes.
Dakota and Gleb confiding, two cheaters and liars confiding in each other, giving each other advice.
Gleb is, okay, Dakota's a child. But Gleb is a grown-ass man, and the shit he's saying, especially about Brooks, like, you need to shut the hell up. You are a loser. You're on a show. I don't even know what you're casted for. You're not part of the games. Yeah. You're just there to, play pool with Dakota?
And Dakota, and like, I can't even believe that I was, even between the two, like, I felt like I was more so understanding Dakota in that conversation, because it's like Dakota has this history with Taylor Frankie Paul. It's so toxic and so sick and messed up. But like, they had this toxic love back and forth. They have a child together. He slept around. She slept around. Like, everything he's saying is kind of like BS. But like, yes, they were on again, off again. So can you be like, yeah, like when we were off on Friday, I hooked up with someone, and then on Sunday we got back. And yes, like that's what he was trying to say. Like, technically, blah, blah. And then Gleb is trying to be like, yeah, and he said, I kind of really didn't do anything. And he's completely, like, when you talk to somebody who analyzes like liars and does like lie detector tests and body language, they always say, especially to the left, but they're looking off to the side, like looking to the left. You see him, he can't even look at Dakota in the face. He's like, I didn't cheat. And even the way Dakota was like asking him to clear it up, it was so insincere. I would bet $1 billion. Like, I do not believe him in the slightest. And Brooks had it literally on her show.
Yes.
When he left his phone in an Uber and it like unfolded. She wasn't rooting for him to be with someone else. She was devastated.
You know what pissed me off when we were watching Love Thy Neighbor?
Yes.
Every time they talked about Gleb, they had to say allegedly, allegedly. And then on this Unwell too, when it was like allegations of him allegedly. I'm like,
they had to put the text on the screen because this man will sue.
Yep.
And the thing is, he's wrong. Imagine doubling down and you're so like loud and wrong.
And then to say that she's the worst sex he's ever had, you sound like a fucking clown. You were with her for 7 months. She's literally trying to be a contestant on Dance with the Stars. You're like a predator, and you're having sex with her the whole time. So I don't want to even hear that shit.
They couldn't take their hands off each other. You shook her father's hand. Shut the fuck up. You flew across the country to be with her for a few days just to have sex. So please spare me with that. And what were you saying? That she was all over you? Was she too much for you, Gleb? You couldn't handle her?
And then saying you better have a good dentist if you date her because she broke his tooth.
Oh my God. Like, seriously? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I cannot with these men. Who else? Where is this coming from in my mind? It's like sparking that somebody brought up. Somebody on a show was talking about their intimacy. I can't remember. Like a show we recently watched. And they were like shaming how she was in bed. Who are we? Who is this? Like, I remember saying this about somebody.
I don't remember.
Like, what shows? Oh, no.
No? What else are we watching? Love Overboard.
No,
David.
It's
saying that.
Yes,
she
but
couldn't
there
make
was.
him,
That's not what I'm talking about, though. There's another show where like somebody shared like their private, intimate moments. And was saying like she's not good in bed, and I was like so upset over it. It got me.
Remember.
I can't remember.
What are the shows to be watched?
I don't even know what we watched.
You guys remember? Let us know.
Oh my God, I'm gonna like do a quick search, but like if not, I'll just end up getting over this brain. But Love is Blind. Love is Blind.
Oh,
with Chris. How he was talking. How it's like you.
Well, that was more about her looks. I feel like.
It was her looks, and then he said how she's horrible in bed, like to all her friends, to cameras. Like, get out of here. That's
I can't
disgusting.
look at Chris. I can't even.
I know. Seriously, what does he think he's putting down? That man.
That's how I feel about Chris. That's how I feel about Wes.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, I can't think of it. We're gonna have to cut this out, but here we are.
I want to talk about really quick.
I forget about ancient men quickly.
Listen, if you guys are going to watch Beyond the Veil, I'm not. I don't know if you are. I'm not giving it views.
Yeah, I know you're not. I think I'll watch it for us so that I can like report any major things.
Why?
I just think
we don't like the ops. They're all ops.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think like it's in our sphere, so I'll take one for the team just
you get
to like
2 minutes to share.
keep an eye on it. I will say I do really like TJ and Iris.
What drama could they have that we need to report
back
back
on? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not for that. I just want to keep an eye out for Selena, like just to see what's in the waters. I'm just gonna do it for us.
Give you one episode of Amaya's rapping career, and then you'll stop watching.
Girl, I know. Trust me, it's not something that I'm like, oh my God, I love these people, but I just think like we should know what's going on.
I just would hate to come in with the energy of like shit talking it. And I don't want that for our pod.
Yeah. No,
I think about you guys.
I agree.
Because I already know it would be more negative
Iris
than positive.
And TJ. I wonder
watch them on TikTok.
What the status is between Huda and Iris.
I don't care.
I just wonder. But I do love to see them.
I'm sure she's cordial with them. I hope she doesn't do any pop-ups. I doubt it. On Beyond the Villa, Argo Huda.
Oh, no, she would
never.
No. She is not about that. So I'm just going to keep an eye out.
You know what I would watch?
Put it on in the background for us.
A little journey of like Chris overseas. If they brought a camera and brought him overseas, maybe I'll watch that.
The thing is, if he really could be playing ball, he would be playing ball. Didn't he lose the challenge too when they were playing basketball? He looked average. He was mid. Just you were put up against people who aren't really pro.
So funny.
Him and Pepe thinking they were hot. They did nothing.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off in a tangent.
No, you're good. But let's get back to the show. So yeah, I think now, Gleb and Dakota sent us on a journey of people we don't like.
I was like, you know what? Alex Cooper could have done without that scene.
Yeah, I know. That's really unfortunate.
I feel the same about Brett. Why did Brett need Brett? You need to get a job. You need to stop clouding after your wife. Let her do the show. You didn't need to come on to kiss her.
I know, but the thing is, I was like, this is so silly because she was never going to go kiss somebody else on the show.
Then why pick her? Pick someone else to do the challenge.
Yeah, they just wanted to make it forget it. I'm sure he flew in with her and he was there, so they threw him in.
Girl, he lives in Utah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why it was easy to bring him in. I mean, whatever. They think it's funny and they think it's tea. They're being dramatic.
I think he needs a job. And
you know what I will say, though? They do try. I feel like they gave this unfair. They made an unfair attempt to rage bait Huda or Huda and Louie the whole time. To do a challenge and make one of the questions, if Huda wasn't here, who would Louie hook up with? That's just disrespectful. You didn't ask about Serena and Joe. Why do you have to ask if Huda weren't here, who would Louie hook up with? He's in a relationship. What kind of a question is that? They continue to do things like this, I feel like, to try to get a reaction, and they failed every time.
But he knew that question might be asked because there was an answer for it.
I was wondering who was voting for this. Who was that them amongst themselves?
No, I think it's one of those
production.
I think it's one of those things they asked questions before because they were like, "Oh, the answer is Ekansu." He must have said that,
right? No, it doesn't matter. The point is why. That's so disrespectful. You wouldn't ask that about any other couple.
Our girl would not crash out. She's in a healthy relationship.
I know. And I'm like, You know what? It was funny, too, because they never gave a reaction. And that was one example of multiple times trying to do this.
I appreciated the fact that she didn't roast him.
Yes.
They talked about it.
Yes.
And she respected her man and did not roast him at all. Yeah. And I was good for her.
They I think it was funny banter between them, but then she's I'm not actually gonna stand up there and embarrass you in front of everybody. I was so nervous. I was like, please, girl, don't. And she did not. So.
No, I could tell he was getting all uptight about it. But I mean, I get it. I want my partner to respect me. You're not gonna say
I totally agree. I totally agree. And I think it's funny. I feel like they brought in all of these people to be they're all so horrible and it's going to be so bad and it's villains and everybody was kumbaya.
Yeah.
They loved each other. Yeah. They all left really close. Even Alex, I saw her post a clip and she was we did not expect everyone to become so close. They have become so close from this experience, all of them.
To me, I liked Halia. Yeah. I liked every single person except for Ekansu.
I agree. I don't know why she came with the most insane mean girl energy. even like the respect you could see at the end when like Cameron was like, I genuinely like loved you all and everything. And then Louis went over and shook his hand at the end. Like, I think that's really nice. It's nice that they could be grown about it and not hold a grudge and like not stoop low. And I think a lot of this show was designed to get reactions that they never got.
Yeah, I didn't care for Hallie going in because I've seen some of her content that I don't really mess with. But I loved her after this. Like, I loved her. She's genuinely herself.
Yeah.
I follow her on TikTok now. She's so funny.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. She's authentically herself.
Yeah.
And like her liners are so funny. Like she's just like, I think like half of it, she knows what she's doing. She's just
TV.
making these. Yeah. Like she's tea, honey. Like, and half the time she's just like fucking around saying something. Like, it's
I would say
funny.
I could have done without Ekin-Su, obviously, and I could have done without Andrew.
Oh my God, I know. Like, I'm like even annoyed. Like, don't even flatter yourself, buddy.
He feels like he made it after this, and I'm just like, okay, let's die.
He made a video. Did you see this?
No.
It popped up on my algorithm. I do not follow him. So he's gone from, what did they say, 314 followers. Now he has like 3,000 the last time I checked. And he made a reel and he was like, everybody's like, oh, Andrew, what's it like to be famous now? What's it like to be famous? And he's like, guys, I'm not famous. Like, that's so silly. Like, I love my family. I have my friends. This is what I care about. Like, this is like, you were trying to come off like, look at me, I'm so humble, but like, whatever. I don't know. It just seemed so not genuine where he was like gassing himself up. He's like, no, I'm not famous.
At the end of the last episode, it got to his head. And I was just like, ugh, done.
His outfits already, I was like, boy, what are you doing?
Hallie ain't going to be doing no long distance with you. I'll tell you that right now.
Get up. Can we talk about Huda's maid outfit, though? Like, that was so tea. I was dying.
First, they all looked good, but yeah, sis looked good.
And also, I was cracking up and thought of you because you mentioned this last week when they showed Anna's ankle bracelet. And Hallie was talking into it. And they were like, let her go. Free our girl. Like, she was talking into the ankle monitor.
When she had the challenge that she was doing with, I don't remember who it was with. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, she must be good. She must know how to like move with that ankle monitor on being strapped.
Oh my God.
No, Anna's best liner was talking about how Louis gonna have to pay taxes on the 10,000 he won.
Oh my God, that's so funny. You know what else she did? Remember on Dancing with the Stars? And we're talking about Anna Jalvi,
she's
of
so
course.
Funny.
You know, on Dancing with the Stars when they were like, what are you going to take from this experience? Like, what did you learn? And she goes, nothing. So at the end of this, they were like, Anna, like, what'd you learn? Like, what are you going to take from this experience? She goes, everything. I was like, that's really funny.
She's so funny.
She is funny. I'm looking at my notes to see.
Well, obviously, we got to say who won.
Oh, yes. Huda's team, purple team, won.
What do they call themselves?
Baddies
in the
something. Daddy's bad. I don't know what they call themselves.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's Daddy's Baddies.
I don't know.
Baddies with Daddy. No.
Something.
Daddy and Baddies. I don't know.
Something about that because of Nico being the only guy on their team.
But Nico's so nice that I'm okay with it. He doesn't give gross daddy vibes.
He's not actually as gross as I thought.
Yeah, no. He seems
And
fine.
I haven't seen his content, so I can't judge.
Me neither.
And he's Greek, so we're going to give him points for that.
Yeah, I liked Nico. I was like, I like the name Nico too.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel like there's literally no cast members that like I was 100% annoyed with except for Ekin-Su.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm trying to think if I have.
So the girlies won.
Yes, I think that was appropriate, and I don't think anyone was like watching it to be like, "Who won?" Like,
yeah,
it would just feel
when
good.
they got the trophy, I was like, "Oh, it's over."
Oh, great.
Sad.
Yeah, make it longer. But it was so feel good. I feel like it was good for a lot of them. I think a lot of these people too are like have had a rough go, so it was like refreshing for them. I don't think that like Gleb and Dakota and those people. Well, let me revise your statement. I don't care for anyone. The only people I didn't care for were Ekin-Su, Dakota, and Gleb. Like, they can miss me with that.
Dakota I never liked, but he didn't bother me too much. He's just his drama's a lot worse when Taylor's around. Like, their relationship is so toxic. Like, to me, I don't like her on Norman Wives either. But she was fine on this.
Gleb
Gleb had like 10 seconds.
I hate him. He like tried so hard. He's like, how do I stay relevant?
Yes.
How do I make it on the show? Like, what?
Gleb who?
Loser.
You and Ekin-Su should get together.
Oh, my God. Okay, so let's see. This is my note. Two cheating losers lying about their exes and shaming them publicly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. But yeah, Dakota and Hallie kissing off camera. And then I just love how he's like, I'm not a cheater. I'm not this. I'm not that. And then he's like, oh, I was like seeing someone. So I hid you when I kissed you behind the camera. And then Hallie called him out like in front of camera. I was like,
love
oh
that
my
she did.
God.
She was like, I was trying to talk to him in the hot tub. She goes, but then, it happened where the cameras were off. And I was like, good for you, sis.
And she didn't know until someone told her probably to me that they were exclusive. Like, how you're exclusive? You leave for 4 days in your own city. You could go see that girl tomorrow. Like, relax. Crazy. Oh my God. But yeah, I don't think I have any other notes. I will say I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I can't wait for season 2.
I know, but it's not going to be the same without our girl.
Well, I'm just wondering what cast members are going to be on it.
Yeah, I think it'll be
Ciara.
T.
I'm trying to think about people I want to see on it.
But I feel like they're going to put people that, are they going to try to like put polarizing people on there or no?
I don't think our girl is polarizing.
Well, she's polarizing because she evokes a lot of emotion.
I see what you mean. I would just love to see it with my favorite people.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was great. It was refreshing. We needed it. We are over dumb dating shows. Like, loved it. Love to see more.
I want to see a Summer Games.
Oh, yes. Yes. But yeah, happy with it.
Happy with it.
Anything to add?
It was so nice seeing my sis.
Yes.
If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe. We're also on TikTok and Instagram at girlplease_podcast.
Thanks, guys. Bye.